Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas, and Amon G. Carter Stadium. At any time the TCU Horned Frogs take the field, they have a standard, a legacy to live up to. One that was established by the likes of Slingin' Sammy Baugh, Davey O'Brien, and LaDainian Tomlinson. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David. The Horned Frogs will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Buffaloes offense will start this game off. And here comes this quarterback. This entire offense is built around him. He is the engine of the entire team.
I mean, he's the leader. He's the alpha. Everybody looks towards him. He's been doing it all year long. Everybody believes in this young man. Big opportunity, big stage.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
The Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got great speed. And the returner will be dragged down. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field.
He's going to go for a big one. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, TCU!
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Here's the handoff. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. To the ground, he's got it again. A 7-yard pickup, it'll be 2nd and 3. Went to the running game on 1st down, now here they come again. The hand to the running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the 1st down. 3rd down coming. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And the Buffaloes will move the sticks. A promising start to this drive. They've moved the chains a couple of times. Now they've got it 1st down at the 41. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. The give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a 1st down in the red zone at the 11. To the ground with the back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Snags it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Buffs. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Hold and fire complete. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, still looking. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He finds his man. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. And the Horned Frogs have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Nebraska is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Tom Osborne, this has not been a blowout today in Lincoln. They're up by 4 over Northwestern. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Backed up just inside their own 20. It's 2nd and 9 from the 19. He's looking to throw. Gets open down the middle. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Running back searching for a hole. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying to impose their will with the run. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. The inside handoff. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. Got his man quickly. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Makes the grab on the left. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Makes a catch and knocked down. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. He's looking to throw it. Quickly complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. Now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. And that pass picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed on the outside, it's Luna. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got the quick pass. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. The throw to the outside is complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Makes the grab over the middle. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3.
great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First down here for the offense. He'll do it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Keeps it on the bootleg. And a quick shuffle pass underneath. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
They'll leave it with him. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Looking to go up top on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on 2nd. He's looking to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
He wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Gadecki. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
The Buffaloes will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle. It's straight. They get him down after he makes the catch. And now on 2nd down for this offense. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Fort Worth. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Amon G. Carter Stadium.
And the Buffaloes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Bringing it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. As they get ready to start this 3rd quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
At the 35, he's open. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Got it behind the line. It's straight. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Going up top. Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown, TCU! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job, you got points, now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Buffalo needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Western New York behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to the Red Hawks of Miami. He'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off play action. Quick strike complete. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And the Buffaloes are in the hurry-up.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch?
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
and giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. Afterburner's coming. Touchdown, Colorado! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Number 8.
Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
They'll try to get the 2-point conversion here and make it a 3-point game. Looking to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
That keeps the score. TCU 21, Colorado 16.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to kick this one off.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide out in motion. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And that's just pure speed off the line of scrimmage. That offensive tackle had no shot. Barely even got a hand on that D-end as he came around the outside.
The Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. On third down, going up top. Working that left side. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The Buffaloes look to keep this drive humming. A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! They take the lead with the 6. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. They'll try to slam it in. Strong, firm tackle. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. On second down, they'll take to the air, using the back as a receiver on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Comes out throwing on first down. And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back. Let's see what they've got on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. A third down try for the offense. Looking to throw. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Buys a little extra time. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
TCU 21.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Give to the running back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun. Give on the inside. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Complete out of the backfield. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got his man down the middle. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The completion short of the sticks, it's second down. Well, jet sweep pass. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. It'll be a draw. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He'll keep it himself. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Buffaloes have their offense in high gear. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll go to the ground. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it to the right. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Quick completion on the out route. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Buffaloes have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Dances away to buy time. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Corralled and brought down by the defense. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That is no good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the wideout. And the sophomore just a little too much on that one. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. They'll give it to him again. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give on the counter. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Going to the running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Buffs.
That is how it's done. Great job by this offense. And because of the score and the time, you kick the extra point because you're going to make them go down the field, have to score, and get a 2-point conversion to tie this football game. Great drive by this offense.
PAT unit on the field. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
29, TCU.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He gets a block, and he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. To the air on 1st down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Pocket starts to collapse. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's going up top here late in the game. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Goes to the knee, and that will wrap it up, and their magical season continues. When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner, and you remain unbeaten at this point. You've morphed into a championship contender.
Yes, but you don't want to peek too far ahead, Reese. You kind of want to be like, nothing to see here, just move on. We haven't accomplished what we wanted yet. We haven't accomplished what we set out to do. It's week 7. I know you guys got bigger hopes and bigger dreams than just being to week 7 and being undefeated.
And guys, I've been really impressed with this team because they just seemed to always have an identity. From the very beginning of the year, they knew who they were, they knew what they were going to go out and try to accomplish and how they wanted to dominate teams. And they've been able to do that to this point. So, David, to your point, just keep getting better every single week.